welcome to another hiking video. I'm Steve. We are out of the Brown County area. I always forget the name of this county. I've been here once before on Memorial Day 2 years ago. This is the Thousand Island Conservancy. It is on the Fox River. We are in Kaukauna. I'm with my nephew Joe here with me. His first time here. I told him, I'll tell you, when I came here, it was the best hike of my life. But I just had started making videos. It's the second hike best one. My number one is the the Yellow Forest. This is number 2. Number 3 is the Eagle Trail in Peninsula State Park. So we're gonna check this hike out. I'm not gonna be doing a ministry video. I might do a 5-minute one. We'll see, but that won't be involved in this. All right, let's get on with our hike. There was only one car when we pulled in, but there's been lots of people showing up. It's a beautiful day. It's like 60 degrees. It's just beautiful here because the water's always moving and all these little tiny islands. It's a beautiful place. Again, this is only my second time here. A little muddy here, not too bad. Beautiful, isn't it? If you enjoy this video and this hike, please hit the like button. There are lots of boardwalks here, which I also like. Oh. Not my language, they said. Oh, there's some kind of bird out there. Can't quite tell what that is. You see the bird out there?
Looks like goose. Possibly.
Yeah.
Got black head. Yeah, looks like a goose.
Cool place, isn't this? It's a little cool. Not too bad. First time in shorts.
I think it's from the water.
I am in a short sleeve shirt, but it's a thicker one. In summer, I usually don't wear this one. I'll just wear this in spring. I needed this today. I'm a little cool.
We can go fishing. Hold on, put your stick down.
I will hold.
There are a few side trails, but the best ones are next to the river. Pointing to this side trail here. Yeah, I might regret not bringing a long sleeve shirt, but I should warm up as I continue to hike.
The adventure in me wants to go across this beam. I know it's slippery. I'm not doing it.
Loving it?
Yeah. Like, think about it. Imagine doing like a table in the wilderness, like on that little spot right there, with the water rushing around you.
Yeah.
That was cool.
With these waters on the side here like this, we're actually on some islands here. These are completely surrounded by water. Oh, here we got a goose. He said, I'm too busy eating. That is just so cool. Beautiful. Well, it's still gray and dead. It'll green up soon. Kind of have to be careful where you're walking. You can definitely step right off this boardwalk. The water's really booking in there.
This is amazing.
I told you it was.
That's all I got to say. It's amazing.
I said when I first came here and did this, it was my favorite hike. This is now number 2. And I like boardwalks. I don't think you can even do this without a boardwalk. You get very wet feet walking here without the boardwalk. There's a goose up there. Too soon to rank it?
Say what?
Is it too soon for you to rank this?
Yeah, I haven't gone through the whole thing. I'm liking it. It's up there. I'm a fan of being in solitude, so it goes down in points for that one.
Yeah, it does.
I'm not saying I'm anti-people. Just
Yeah, when you want to hike, you just want to be in nature,
yeah,
right?
You want to be by yourself with your thoughts.
See lots of little side trails over here. And I have walked them, but I'm going to stick to the next to the water. If you're from out of state and you do come to Wisconsin, I do recommend coming to this place. It's in Kaukauna. It is the Islands Conservancy. Of course, it'll be better when spring is fully here, or summer. There's a building in there where they make real maple syrup. Or you can rent it or use it, or maybe only certain people can. You can make your own maple syrup here if you collect maple. My friend Dave was telling about it last time. Just so beautiful. Oh, checking out the sun.
In the area and what you can't.
Oh yeah.
Don't eat the carp.
We'll walk a little bit here along the edge of the water, but not far. We'll get to the baseball fields and turn around. Somewhere along here at Memorial Day 2 years ago, it wasn't as high water. You could walk out on the rocks and cement here. But it wasn't low, it was just lower. I've got waterproof shoes. I am going to be stepping out here. Oh, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna step out here. My waterproof shoes will protect me.
Test the waterproofing on the shoes.
I just don't want to splash my socks. Yeah. I don't understand the purpose of these man-made waterfalls, even the bigger ones there. I don't know what those are. I don't understand the purpose of it. Was it to stop boats? I don't know. I wondered that last time. Making a lot of racket out there. Oh, looks like he's got a broken wing. Maybe a dog got him. See that? Oh, chipmunk.
Wow, they're really used to people.
Yeah.
Another one. Chipmunk right there. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, I just don't. That's cool looking, but I don't understand the purpose of making those man-made waterfalls. Yeah, maybe.
Or slowing down the flow.
I just want to walk up here a little bit further.
To truly understand, you probably have to see under the water too. Like underneath those shells, is there a big, huge divot to catch water? If so, that would slow down the water because you have to fill up that area before it
Yeah.
continues.
Yep. Oh, there's a couple of ducks. Oh, there you go. I just want to see if we can get closer to that waterfall. Another chipmunk. Oh, a bird's nest there. Oh, getting some green leaves. Look at that. That's the first leaf I've seen this spring. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to see. Wow. I'm gonna try to go down here. A little too thick for me. Ah, you found a way. Too thick? Oh. Easier to get to in here. Ooh, lots of bird poop here. Lots of bird poop. Goose, duck. Well, I'm going to turn off the camera. I'll turn it back on when we get on the main trail. I'll be back. All right, back on the trail again. Is it okay if we stay on the same trail? Or did you want to do those deeper trails?
It's fine.
Okay. Next, there's nothing. You know, if it's greener, maybe I'd show it off. If you want to walk down there, I'm just stay next to the water.
I like this trail. So.
All right. It's quite lengthy trail. When we get closer to the dam, it does get loud.
That's probably why I couldn't even hear you do your short videos.
Hello. I'm just gonna walk back to where this video started. I want to show this again because it's so beautiful. And then we're gonna continue on following the river down. It's still nice, but the best part is what we have already seen. Hello.
I didn't.
That's alright.
Basically, I got one.
Hello.
Hi.
It was just as beautiful before. We got a little bit more water today. But unfortunately, I think the video was half spoiled because my friend that was with me that day kept chatting too much about board games and things other than the interest of the beauty of this hike. And I apologize for that. And now we got another video. I really want to be out there.
I know, right? I feel like that. Like there's a part of the year though. There's gotta be some shallow areas. Take a nice little canoe over there.
Oh yeah, a canoe. Jump on some of those islands. I'm trying to turn the camera away from the people that we go by, but it is quite busy here, folks. But I still recommend coming.
It's popular.
Maybe a weekday would be better. I expected this not to be as busy as it was Memorial Day, but it is. That Memorial Day, it was quite busy, and I think it's just about as busy as it was that day 2 years ago. But once you start getting past where we parked, you can park where we were down there. There's probably plenty of parking there, but where we parked, where I started the video, there's a spot probably for, I don't know, 8-10 cars. And there's even another parking spot further down. if I remember correctly, this is probably gonna be an hour-long hike, and I even cut it short because it was so long. I cut out the repeat in the not so amazing parts. When backtracking the trail here, I think I did not record that. Well, I did record it, I cut it out. And I do that in many of my videos. If I'm backtracking a spot, I will not re-record it, or I'll cut it out to shorten the video, but this part is so beautiful, I'm going to keep this in. And last time where we started, we went the other direction and came back this way. Up ahead here next to the highway is that one parking spot we were at. Interesting stairs. You know, that's a dam over there for electricity. Once we get closer to that, it's quite loud. At least I remember it to be. I'm definitely not cool now. I've warmed up. How about you?
Feeling pretty warm. Not overly cold.
Yeah.
It's like in between.
I'm very comfortable.
It feels good.
Yeah. It's comfortable. Here's the parking lot. If you have change, I think you can use that thing.
Oh, I know.
I don't need it. I don't need it either.
I can see pretty far out there. You pay a couple of cents to look at a factory. Right?
Yeah. What's out there? Is that a boat wreck? Oh no, that's just birds sitting on a log, isn't it? This is what we're talking about there. There'll be less people here. We'll still see some, but there'll be less. We're gonna go quite far. I think past that big hill.
Nice.
as it is now. It's lovely, but I think it would maintain spot number 2 as the best hike in the spring when things are more green, or in summer. But all the dead or dormant trees, it just lowers it a little bit for me at this time. But it's nice to see leaves are coming. This hike brings us our first leaves. More here. It's really nice. It's cool that they have really nice benches along the way here for people to chill out and enjoy the beautiful view.
I've been watching more of that Steve, what's his name, channel. One that camps in weird places.
Oh, you're Steve Wallace?
Yeah.
Oh, you've been watching it?
Yeah, he's giving me ideas actually, because there's open cabins. I learned that there's open cabins out here in the United States. Like if you find them,
Yeah.
or up in not here, Canada, I guess, wherever he is.
Yeah.
But,
He's in Canada.
It's cool. Like
You watched the video where he was someone built a cabin right next to the water.
yeah, that was.
He complains the next episode that it bothered his sinuses really bad. It was really dirty. He had his neighbor died, so he hasn't made any videos in about 2 or 3 weeks.
Like crazy neighbor.
Yep, he died.
Yeah.
When I was walking here last time, I had the camera facing this way, and a lady walked by me, and she was behind me. She did this. Didn't even see it till after I watched it in the video. I thought it was funny. She obviously knows recording for YouTube or something. Above, if I remember correct, above this little pier, there is another parking lot.
That nature smell. The wind came this way and I just smelled this wonderful smell.
They're like, stop recording us. We don't want to be on YouTube. Yeah, my friend had lived in Kaukauna his whole life and never been on this trail until I took him.
I mean, it's my first time.
Yeah, but you didn't live here. I'm just so happy to see these leaves. Now I could smell dirty water, stale water. You smell it?
Yeah. It still smells better than most smells. I like those. I like the water smells at least.
Now you're gonna start seeing thicker brush areas in the trail like this.
Yeah.
And cement.
That's odd.
Blacktop, or rather, whatever.
They tried.
I know you're not a fan of blacktop cement trails.
It's I'm a purist when it comes to nature. It's gotta be, if you put a path, put wood chips. I don't know why. I like everything to be natural.
Or gravel.
Gravel's okay, yeah.
Boat launch. Ooh, almost tripped. So you've got canoes. This is the place to launch at. Obviously, this is not, you know, boat launch for a truck because you can't drive here. Beautiful day, nice hike.
So this is where the kids should be, like, doing their fishing. This would be perfect. So it's calmer. You can cast out further. And let it flow down river.
The dam doesn't seem loud today.
Seeing those kids fishing remind me when Dad would send me out for video. I get a bag of those red juju coins and a thing full of worms, and I just go fishing and stay to myself. I loved it.
And here's that small parking lot. Motorcycles. No bikes, no skateboards, no pets.
A lot of sounds today.
Sounds like there's a shooting range there or something. If I remember correctly, I took the low trail in, the high trail out.
Getting warmer.
Yes. Less shade here too.
Definitely going to be going for more walks now. Now that the heat's getting better. Now I just got to get my apartment to actually go below 80 degrees.
Do you have AC?
We do. I have to get the maintenance to come look at it because it's not lower than 10. But I also have to figure out if we're responsible for it or not.
Do you have to pay an electric bill?
I mean, yes.
Is it connected to the electricity?
Yeah.
Well, I think you're responsible.
The fan works all right on it, but it doesn't. It kicks in, and I don't feel cold, like colder temps coming out. I don't know if it needs a recharge. 'Cause I know you have to like re-up the. What is that mechanical thing that makes it cold?
You can see all the moving water that was over there.
It's awesome how it just cuts off suddenly. Seeing that factory takes it down a bit too.
Yeah.
But it's still got its own uniqueness to it.
Wash out from all the water in spring, I'm guessing. Trail's a little wet here. Wow. Quite wet.
Interesting.
Well, that's cement or blacktop. Will keep the water on the trail until the water dries up. First hike using mosquito repellent, not because of mosquitoes, but because it's wood tick season again. Oh, some people say wood ticks could be out all winter, but when it's really cold, the wood ticks will stop moving. So most of the year I use my spray, and I've never had a wood tick while doing videos. I've had hundreds of them when growing up, hundreds of them hiking, but not while I'm recording hiking. It's strange. And that's, I think, because I am using spray during my hiking season, except for winter. And I figured it'd be nice and sunny today, and I also put on some suntan lotion for my arms and legs. I started doing that last spring, late spring, started using it all summer. Beautiful view. Usually the willow tree is the first one I see green, but I haven't hiked next to a willow tree, so they're probably green first. Just love that view. Almost looks like a lake here, because the rivers are turned right here. So folks, I have booked 4 parks to camp at this summer. One in May, one in June, one in July, and one in August. And I'll be doing lots of hiking and recording in those times, which reminds me I'm going to have to buy another card, because I'll run out of space in my cards, as I'm not going to be bringing a computer with me to dump it into there until I get home. So I'll have to buy another card for the GoPro. Three state parks, 1 county park. Yesterday I was gonna go do reserve a camp spot in September, because I plan on going then. And then I'm reminded that a friend of mine was camping, and I decided if he wanted to go camping with me. But I found out he is getting his mother's camp spot at a lake, so he's gonna be going there all summer, and he invited me to go with him in September at his cabin, his mother's cabin. So some of the places I'll be going to is back to the Peninsula State Park. Went there last summer twice, didn't camp there, but did videos there. Beautiful. I mentioned it, the Eagle Trail as number 3 best hike. That's where that is. I'll be going there. I'm going to Governor Thompson State Park. I've recorded there also twice. I think once last year and once 2 years ago. And it looks like we've left the Blacktop Trail. I am going to a county park called Dave's Falls. No, sorry, that's the wrong one. Goodman Park in Marinette County. It's a beautiful park. It was the park my parents took me to when I was young. A huge waterfall there. Well, I don't know huge, but it's quite lovely. We'll be recording that. And that's the one Joe's going with me at. He's never been there. And the other state park, I think it's called the American Legion State Park, but it's actually like 4 or 5 smaller parks all under one. And one of my bosses, one of my supervisors told me about it, that they have remote camping there. Unfortunately, the remote camping, I checked, is completely reserved all summer. I checked for every 2-day period, every 3-day period, and it was all booked up for the remote camping. But I found, again, they have like 5 sites. Well, not 5 camping sites, they have like 5 parks within this park. And I found one that wasn't called remote park camping, but they had sites that were very separated from one and from another. So, because I don't like the campsites you're next to somebody on all sides. I don't like those kinds of sites. And I found one that is kind of remote, and it's right on a lake. And we'll also be doing that one this summer. I can definitely hear the factory or dam, whatever that is. It's not as loud as it used to be, or was the last time I was here, I think. Look at that marker over there. Wondering what that is. I invited Joe to go to all my camping trips, the ones where my wife is not going to. So I know for sure that my wife is going to one, and we'll see about the others. I'm really curious what that big like memorial thing is over there, or whatever it is. Definitely can hear that factory though now. I don't know if it's revved up or if it's just starting to register more deeply. Enjoying this, Joe? Yeah, hiking next to the Fox River in Green Bay, it's like all businesses, you know, so I'm not interested in that. And walking next to a giant river doesn't excite me, but when there's water flowing and rapids, that was really nice. This is calm And I like the trees. I think that makes it much better. I enjoy this hike. Now that I see it, it doesn't look like a rock memorial. It might be a building. What do you think that is over there? Do you think that's a like rock memorial? Do you think that's a building?
It could be a shed. Like I've seen stuff like that near like railroad stations.
Yeah.
Like that.
Now that we get now that we get closer, it does not look like a
No.
rock memorial. It did back there, doesn't anymore.
I don't know if there's train tracks around there.
Oh, they got markers. It's the first one I've seen. On the way back on this, I will take the higher trail if you don't mind. Time for another drink break. That drink hit the spot. I am definitely getting near hot. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Was that an animal or was that?
I have no. That was an odd sound.
Yeah. I couldn't tell if that was like a bird making a noise or if it was a business, machines, whatever. Oh, I splashed myself. Yeah, now that structure, it looks more 3D, not a flat surface. So definitely thinking it is a building of some sort, not a memorial.
They could be expanding the area. It looks like there's some new construction stuff there.
Yeah.
That's why I thought maybe a power node or like a emergency shack.
Yeah, hearing some gunshots. So I don't know if it's private property or if there is a rifle range nearby. Can definitely hear the power plant. Slightly distracting, but not horribly so.
This would be a nice place to go fishing though. It's peaceful.
Couple ducks there. We might return that way, but we're going to keep going to the end.
Some garbage in the water.
4 ducks and 1 goose.
And maybe part of a tarp.
More signs for the trails. Interesting tree. I'd like to see leaves on that. Yeah, they're definitely marking this trail. This one's lost its color. You can barely see like a yellow or a green that was on there.
It almost looks like it matches the tree now.
Yeah.
For a trail like this, I really don't think there's a need for markers.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple, and there's only a couple, maybe I think I've seen like 2.
If they're marking colors, then the color might signify, you know, a shorter trail, a shorter walk, a longer walk, you know, something to that effect. Yeah, I do like this, seeing the water off to the side. It's nice and calming. But it's the trees. You're doing this next to a city, not going to do it for me. Not going to cut it for me. Having nature next to the river that does wonders. Because I will not go and hike 99% of the time, because I've only been there like twice, the Fox River Trail in Green Bay. Quite an opening. I don't remember seeing this 2 years ago. Have they extended the trail? Am I going further than I went last time? That looks like a side trail, does not look like a main trail. I'm not taking it, folks. We might be rotating around now. I don't know. We will see. Again, I've only been here once before, and I don't remember this area.
Plenty of deer tracks here, you know?
Yeah. And is this just ending? Are we ending? Does it continue? The log seems to tell me this is it. Oh, we got to loop around. Okay. So this is the furthest this direction we're going to go. I don't want to do private property trespassing. There are no signs, but I'm still going to...
Where's the rest of the deep road?
Yeah. I'm just going to consider that this is private property and not going to go down that. A little muddy here. Very muddy here. Wow.
Even the deer came. It's so weird. The deer even follow this path.
Quite muddy and wet there. The furthest bench. Oh, it just doesn't look like main trail.
This is looking like a deer trail.
We'll investigate a little bit. I don't feel like taking side trails. With shorts. This isn't too bad, but that giant ditch may stop us. Yeah, this might be going up to people's houses.
Yeah, those are the fence up there anyway.
Oh, you see a fence?
I think.
So, but this doesn't look a normal trail, so we're gonna turn around. I can smell that Kaukauna smell. You smell that?
Yeah, I'm confused what the smell is.
That's that Kaukauna paper mill, the chemical for processing paper. That's your smell. That's the smell I warned you about in Kaukauna. So let me tell you folks, if you're not familiar with Kaukauna, it is known to be a stinky city. Sometimes that smell is here now. It wasn't here until a moment ago. Right?
Yeah, that's nice little wind change we just had.
It's a processing stinky smell. It's not horrible,
It's confusing.
but it's not pleasant. It's like almost, sometimes you can get that chemical smell that can be almost pleasant, but when you get a strong dose of it, it's not. Here we got a money pot part. So be aware that if you come to Kaukauna to see this trail, you might end up with that smell. It's not always prevalent in Kaukauna, but it often is.
I smell so many different smells.
Yeah, that main smell is that one I warned you of.
Yeah. Faint sulfur.
Yes, yes. Kind of a sulfur smell. It also has a like a processed wood to it.
Mm-hmm. And I know this is gonna sound really weird, but I also smell corn nuts. I don't know why. I'm like,
Yeah.
The faint smell of that specific odor.
Yeah, I gotcha. I used to eat them a little bit when I was in the military. I'm familiar with them. I was not a huge fan of it because it was too hard to chew.
Oh my goodness, yes.
The difficulty of chewing them wasn't worth the taste.
I never understood why they had to make them so darn hard.
Well, it's the corn nut. It's the natural thing.
It's just, I would just suck on the flavor and try to soften it, but they never could. So.
I think this looks familiar. Oh, there's a blue jay. I think I walked up there and saw houses and came back. But maybe it's another one further up. Little muddy here, not too bad.
Real popular. So many deer. I love it.
What's that?
There's so many. There's just been so many deer tracks. Like a
Oh,
whole
yeah.
herd's been going through here.
Yeah, yeah.
It's weird. They're following the footpath.
Well, there are deer herds that live in cities. Green Bay has them. Matter of fact, it was in the news again. They're going to try to kill some because there's too many in the city. They'll hire sharpshooters. I've seen them do that, since I've been in Green Bay, the last 25 years or so. I've seen them do that at least 3 times. Now the trail seems to be dying out here. I know it continues. Now that my drink is getting lower, you can hear it rattling a little bit. There goes the squirrel. This might be a trail that leads up to the hill and ends. Not sure. See, I think we're off a main trail.
There's a blind right there.
Yeah. So I think we're going up to private property. Do you agree it seems like ending?
It's ending.
Yeah. We'll have to take another left. I remember seeing these washouts last time.
Whoever set up that blind was really smart because both sides are steep, so if deer come in this way,
Yeah.
shot.
There are no trespassing signs. People must not care, but I care about not trespassing, so. And it's hard to believe that they would have deer hunting this close to the city. Although some cities do allow that black powder deer hunting. You know about that?
Yeah. My grandpa Dwayne had a loader.
Yeah.
A muzzle loader. It was, I remember him and Dad messing with it once in a while.
I'm getting hot. Time for another drink. There's a bird over there. Maybe a robin. I think a female robin, but I'm not sure. I was getting onto the boardwalk there. I'm sure there's going to be a left turn here. Oh, there it is. Up to higher ground. And away from the river. I like to go next to the river, but we're away from the rapids. If I remember, this trail was okay. Nothing super amazing, but it's different, and it's definitely worth seeing. Someone forgot their sock or mitten. Sun is definitely beating on me. You gotta be getting quite warm.
We're getting there.
I am quite warm. I'm glad I wore shorts. Yes, I was a little cool in the beginning. Nothing cold. Almost. But I figured I'd warm up. And if I remember right, I think it would get up to 65. I don't know what the high is, but I knew it was going to go up. All right, this is the trail I remember. Going up to the field. Whew, up this hill's a little work. We'll come back down here and take that. We'll go up all the way. Oh, getting our exercise in today, Joe.
Oh yes, I'm enjoying every minute of it.
Ooh.
You're not struggling, you're not winning.
Oh yeah, I think there's a marker on this boulder over here, if I remember correct. Oh, oh, there's a keep out sign. I like that rock fencing, whatever you want to call it. Cool looking. The old ferry road. The ferry road follows a path down to the Fox River. It was used by Indian and European traders, trappers and traders, to reach the river shore. This section of the river, which is downstream from the Grand Kaukauna, i.e. Big Rapids, was shallow enough to ford. Oh, cool. After the United States took control of the Northwest Territories, dams were eventually constructed that tamed but deepened this section of the river. A ferry was installed to move military and domestic freight back and forth across the river. Yeah, I knew this was a cool sign. I don't remember what it was about, but that's cool to read. Island Conservancy Zone, City of Kaukauna. Interesting little history. Whew. Downhill.
The thing about it is you're never gonna see it though if you don't come out and look at it.
Yeah.
Unless someone cheated and put it on Google.
This is
like-
splashing me.
Like on Mackinac Island, the second time I was there, I found out they started hiding little podiums in the very thinned out trails, the ones that people less go on.
Oh, okay.
So you'll never see them if you don't go there. Like there's little historical facts about why the trails are there,
Gotcha.
about how the native settlers there traveled through them and why they were purposeful and all that stuff. A lot of history about warring tribes too.
Here's a turn. So did your socks get wet, by the way?
Nope.
Cool.
Perfectly dry. I think next time I get next to water, I'll try to go a little deeper and see how. I'm gonna have to get an extra pair of socks and see how deep
Just in
I can
case,
go.
right? Yeah.
I would assume only probably up to that mesh area.
Oh, yeah. This is a really nice hike. If I lived here, I would definitely do it more frequently. Would I come back? Definitely would come back. I think I would like to come back with more green. So maybe mid-summer I'll come here again. I'm just afraid the main trail, too busy to do a ministry video, but definitely quieter over here so I could do my ministry video over here. And I was afraid that that'd be too loud for my ministry video. It's not. Would it be louder a different time? Could be. But I think it's promising to come here and do a ministry video and see the rapids again. I just don't think I could do a ministry video next to those rapids. There's just way too much traffic. It's okay to hike. It's beautiful to hike. You're just going to see lots of crowds. Right?
Yeah.
So I'll probably bring you here again, Joe.
That's fine with me. Anytime I'm in nature and not in this, in different corners, I'm happy. It's actually good that you called because that emotion I'm feeling, or was feeling, it's completely gone.
Yeah. I needed this too. It's been a tough week for me, folks. I don't know if I told you. The reason why I'm not doing a ministry video today is someone I know and love has passed away, and I'm just having a lot of grief last night and just not up to it. I wasn't even sure if I was going to do this, but this isn't a lot of work. I enjoy the nature. I need that, and I definitely have enough strength to record this video and share it with you. Some kind of bird up there. I don't know what it was. Oh, it flew away. There was some red on its wings. Don't know if it's a robin. seeing the river in the distance is really nice. Soothes the soul. There goes a squirrel. This place kind of reminds me, this area reminds me of Nashotah, which I've taken to you twice. With the ravines, which Nashotah has them. Of course, it doesn't have a huge body of water, the small Nashotah River. But these ravines remind me of Nashotah.
It's a beautiful place for a house.
It is.
Whoever has that place is lucky.
I like these ravines. They're probably quite full when the snow is melting, feeding to the river.